This is oh, hang on a second. Let's see now. I'm not sure exactly who this is from, but it's a very interesting instance. Yes, listen to it. Is it weird that I'm turned on by the thought of my wife cheating on me? This gentleman says. My wife is a banker, and there's this her boss I know she has a crush on. Anytime she's going to see the guy for their NPR, she makes up and dresses seductively. I'll just smile because I know. But if I ask her, she will deny. Deep down, I know she likes the guy, and I know she probably even imagines him when we are having sex, he says. When we're having sex, the thought of her thinking about him gets me hard, he says. I masturbate to the thought of her cheating on me with him behind my back. Lying to me just to go have carnal knowledge of him. I love my wife. Is this crazy? Please, no.
Like, you don't even talk this guy to say no. First off, where is this from?
It's from Twitter.
Okay.
May I say something?
Oh, I'm listening.
Where's my camera?
Wait.
No. I have to make this dramatic. Where's my camera? All right. To this gentleman.
Exactly, simplify.
No, wait.
Simplify.
So
So basically, this guy, they talk, say...
Wait, no, it's the camera on me. To this gentleman. It's simple. Are you ready? Zoom in on me. You're gay.
Oh my God.
Straight up, you're gay.
Why you are gay?
You have fantasies about another man. It's not about your wife being with
Exactly.
him.
That's
It is
my
you
interpretation.
being with him. You're gay.
You are gay.
I don't know what your preference is. I don't have any. I'm not big at it, so I'm not going to say that.
So you guys
gay.
getting off.
But I'm just letting you know you're gay. That's all I'm going to say.
And there's nothing wrong with it, oh.
No, I didn't say that.
It's okay, live your
I just
life.
said, I'm just.
But my question is, so, like, this guy says that he gets turned on by the thought of his wife getting it from behind from her boss.
While the guy is...
Not any other person. Not any. A specific person
guy.
who's male. So, hence, my conclusion. You're gay.
I'm with you on that one.
Oh.
I'm with you on that line.
I would disagree.
Okay.
Oh.
Actually,
The advocate.
because no,
The people's advocate. The gay people's advocate.
I know you are more familiar with the gay community.
Mad.
Yeah.
So you would understand. You'd understand. You know your people better than I do. But I'm coming from a certain point now. For me, there's this story I saw on socials. There's a guy. He's a very popular podcaster. He's Caucasian. I can't remember his name, but he's in the porn industry. And he used to get people. He actually got one black guy to be with his wife. I can't remember the guy's name. I'm sure
We don't need details.
Do you understand?
we don't need
But-
the names.
But like I said, it's the porn industry. So this guy actually enjoys situations whereby he allows his wife to engage in sexual activity with
There's
other
such
men.
a kink. There
Do you
is such a
understand?
kink, yeah.
So,
But this
so
one is not in the porn industry. Oh.
no, that's what I'm saying. So I that's the angle I'm coming from, whereby some people would actually, it's a challenge to them, as in, oh, my wife is with somebody, I like to see her enjoy herself.
Can I ask a question, gang? What are the different, or maybe just one fetish that you have?
For me,
Yes, for your wife.
I don't have.
Does it
any-
involve another party, male
No,
or
no,
female? It
no.
does not.
No, no,
So
it
you're
doesn't.
normal. We all have kinks. We all have things that we fantasize about. You know, perhaps maybe if we're lucky enough, our partners will indulge us with.
But man,
But
bro.
to have another party, whether male or female, that's extending it.
So
to be certain that this other party is
my
of the same
worry
gender
is
as
the
you.
fact that there's a process in play here whereby he's actually focused on
On the
two
g-
people.
That he
On
looks
two people.
forward to an opportunity or an
He's
instance
focused on two people. He's focused on his wife
and this other
and
gentleman.
this other guy, and he's focused on them for. You see the word.
This is your word focus for today. Today's show is
It's
brought to you by the
well,
letter F.
Yeah,
Word focus.
yes, focus. And you know, the fact that on both sides is selfish. He
Has he
says
communicated this to his wife?
I think they both have a crush on the same person. His wife and him.
exactly it's selfish because he gets off thinking about another man being with his wife. You understand?
Wow.
And whether it is real or not, or maybe it's just his mind playing tricks on
Fantasy.
him,
I've learned a lot.
it says a lot
the last
about.
one week.
I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot.
It says a lot
A lot of
about
these things I
his,
could have
his
believed
position
without
as a
knowing
man.
them.
I
boy.
think, like Zeno said, he has a crush on the wife's bosom.
No, it definitely does. It definitely does.
Because it has to be one of the weirdest things I've heard all here.
It is weird.
I mean, a man imagining another man being with his own partner.
Okay, so
Being aroused from it.
I would
Man,
like to- I would-
we get angry just thinking of stuff like that.
I would
So,
like to bring it back home. Now, here in Lagos, it has been noted that there are relationships or even marriages that are that way. We're taking it too far when we think that these things don't happen, and perhaps maybe that text was from
Oh, they
somebody
do
different.
happen.
There
They do
are
happen.
people who have these what's the word now, impulses in them, and it's from a place where you have your partner like what can we what
next? What can we do next?
what next can we do, and then they continue to explore these boundaries, and this is where it gets them. Although in this case he's probably explored more than his partner, and his partner probably thinks that she's getting getting away with it without him. Meanwhile, she's actually the fuel for his fantasy.
All I
He
can
needs to
say,
see a
all, no,
therapist.
but all I can say, it must be nice.
Let's move on
It
that
must
point.
be nice.
Before I get into car crash television, and plus we started late, we've got another instance here. It's not really an instance, but it was I think it was a reel from off of Instagram, where a lady was asking, are women actually ready for an intelligent man? You ask for an intelligent man all the time, every single time. I want an intelligent man, a man who, is aware of my
Emotionally
feelings, emotionally intelligent.
Yeah.
But are women absolutely ready for an emotionally intelligent man? Because when you get an emotionally intelligent man, it's a full package. He will not take your bullshit. He will not take your harassment. He will not take your manipulation. The moment he notices it, even by the slightest, he's asking you out the door, very politely. But you want that. In fact, it's this. When most women ask for an intelligent relationship, they're asking for a toxic one. Because what they will not take, what they like in that man is the fact that he does not take BS. However, it's that BS that they're bringing on the table. So that's what I want. That turmoil that comes with all of
with
that.
this, when women ask to be involved in relationships that, the baseline is emotionally involved, and then emotional intelligence comes through, it has to be both ways. Because a very intelligent man, emotionally intelligent man, first things first, is someone who understands what he wants.
And will not have no other
He's not going to have
alternative
it
anyway
the other
else.
way. He's not going to inconvenience himself just to make you feel better. He would go through all the necessary things for you. But if he feels that there's no solving any of this, he's not going to try and change you because he's too emotionally intelligent.
He will
just tell you, okay, you know what?
eject.
We've tried this. It's not going to work.
Reboot.
Please, bye-bye.
We're out.
It's that
Yeah.
simple. It's that simple. So when women ask for things like, they want men who are emotionally intelligent, you have to meet men halfway.
I got a question
Are you
for
emotionally
Femi
intelligent
and Gang. Before you got married, or maybe even after, or maybe even it's a factor in your marriage. What was the best kind of relationship you had? Was it one void of emotions but plenty of physicality, or the other way around? Be very honest.
I think from a very young age, I learned to deal with women on the level that they're at. I think most
give the
men,
energy you get.
Most men run into trouble when you try to think that you're dealing with a rational being. She's ruled by feelings. She's ruled by emotions. I mean, someone sent me something yesterday, and I looked at it and I laughed, and it was about what's that guy's name? It was in Fast and Furious. His wife was talking about how she regretted the
Tyrese.
divorce and all of that.
Yeah, Tyrese.
And I was like, this is your typical woman. Like, there's nothing new here. So, and they was like, no, why would you say that? And I'm like, this is how women are. And if you actually know how to meet them at this point, you have no problems in life.
How do you meet them at these points?
Knowing when to say, you know what,
Peace out.
peace. Like, and in all honesty, if you
Guys,
give
you
a woman,
agree with that? That's a threat.
No, it's
that
not
that relationship is powering through because because there's that possibility
for
of
as
them being
long as you are
threatened.
that man that woman wants, she won't want you.
Yeah.
The only reason why she wants you is because she wants you to be a certain way, and
Exactly.
you are not that way. The day you give a woman a biro and paper, write out the list of all of what you want in a guy. Give her that, mold that guy, give her that guy. 3 weeks later, she'll tell you he's boring.
Exactly. Exactly. And
Just
I
like,
totally
it's very,
agree.
very simple. Just understand this, that, look, bro, this is the program. Auntie, if you are getting with this program, fine. If you are not,
Exactly.
Now, clearly, Femi is an intelligent person.
very.
Emotionally
Very.
as well.
The rest of us will not take that as, an
Nah, nah,
insult.
have you?
We will not take it
Because
as an insult. It's okay.
like he said, sometimes if you're that intelligent, you're smart enough to see where a certain woman is coming from because they're also different in
Very.
different areas, then you handle them that way.
That way.
The truth is sometimes women cannot deal with what they ask for.
They can't.
A lot of women want a good guy. They want a certain kind of guy. They have that guy, or they've had him before, and they mess it up. They complain he's boring. They complain he's this, he's that. If a guy is good, they complain he's too good. You now want a bad guy, you now say he's too bad.
He's too bad.
So they really, to an extent, that's why the question exists, what do women want?
And they like it when they can't break you. Because the moment they crack you,
Because sometimes they try to break you, they try to crack you.
You know, this thing you're talking about. I remember I used to date this girl, and she was just crazy, and she tried to change me in every way. She was trying to mold me,
A
and
different person.
and because I felt okay, you know what? Let me do this for her. Let me see.
error.
How did you suffer?
How did I suffer?
Technical error.
I suffered mentally
Emotional
and
damage.
emotionally. Yes, yes.
Emotional
And I
damage.
learned never to mold myself
Never.
in the shape of a woman.
Somebody else.
This is who I am.
Because-
if you're getting with the
yeah.
program, fine. If you're not,
Yeah,
peace.
it was so damaging that when I now started doing all the things she wanted,
You were depressed.
I was depressed.
No, aside from
And
being
then-
depressed, she didn't
you see
even
what he
want you
said?
anymore.
She was
She
she
don't
was not
want you
giving me more
anymore.
problems.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she don't want
But
you
After a
anymore.
while, I started second guessing myself, like, guy, what is wrong with you? Like,
Where are my balls? Where did I forget them?
the-
Must be in a purse somewhere.
honestly, the honest truth is, that's why women like bad boys. Like they have
Good girls
guys.
like bad guys.
All
All
girls-
women.
No, all women. So you see, the good guys are in their DM, but he's a boring guy. He goes to
no
church.
excitement, no
He-
adventure,
like-
nothing.
But you see that Femi that has like 3 other girls are in his DM. That's what they want.
Femis are like that too.
Sorry, what's your name
I
again?
have come to live with it. No, I'm sorry. It's okay.
Femis are like that.
It's okay.
Femis are like
No, but
that.
guess what? They women like, and then they always say things like, I was talking to one girl today, a friend of mine, went to the university
Talking
together.
to girls.
No, she's. No. So she's like 41, and then I posted something, and she was like, no, I
So his
don't
wife
agree with
is
this.
threatened. She's 41.
No, but she knows. Bro, if you are going to be with me in this life, you already know that, okay, well, this is how he is. Like, and then I think that life revolves around honesty. If you're honest, you have no problems.
Nothing to hide.
This is the person
nothing
that
to
I'm married
manipulate.
to.
Yeah.
This is him. So there are some things that okay. So she was saying something, and I'm like, the problem with this situation that you're painting to me is because this guy was exactly everything you wanted, and all of a sudden you said he was boring. I'm like, at this age, you're saying a man is boring, but it is what it is. And they always chase after things that they can't attain.
Yeah.
Like that guy that just sends a DM once in a while.
Like, let's
trouble him for more.
look at the case of Jada Smith and
Jada Pinkett, yeah. Will Smith.
whatever. Will Smith. Yeah, you can see that at a
She's
point in
still
time.
in love with Tupac.
Tupac,
dead.
like,
The dead man.
Like-
Dead Tupac. And Will Smith
man,
alive
that's
with
just
money.
wrong.
It's like a story from The Lord of the Rings. You will fall in love with a dead man. I ain't nothing gonna change that.